All right, welcome. I welcome you once again to our training on Phase Digital Marketing Masterclass. I'm happy to inform you that we are now on Module 4, and the topic for Module 4 is Search Engine Optimization. We call it SEO. Today we'll be looking at five things. We'll be talking about basics of SEO, keyword research, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, site audit, and strategy. Now, the question that will readily come into your mind is, what are we studying? What is the meaning of SEO? As I said, SEO simply stands for, it's an acronym that stands for Search Engine Optimization. So what is SEO? Now, before we, okay, let's do this now. Let's talk about the definition, and I will show you what I wanted to show you. Now, search engine optimization is the process of improving the quality and the quantity. I repeat again, search engine optimization is the process of improving the quality and the quantity website traffic to a website or a web page from search engine. That shows that the quality of traffic you get and the quantity of that traffic you get from search engine, do you understand now, to your website or to a web page. Do you get it now? You might wonder that what is the meaning of search engines? Search engines are just something like Google, like Bing, like Yandex, and so on and so forth, or Yahoo. Now these ones are search engines that they are reservoirs of all web pages. So anybody that owns or that hosts a website or web pages, do you understand now? So the search engine find a way of crawling through it over the net. So and drive traffic to that website. If there is much query on what you have on your what is it called, on your website, then there will be ranking. Hope you've gotten what I'm trying to say. So search engine optimization is the process now. Do you understand? Of improving. Now you've gotten a website, you've gotten a web page. So you want to improve the quality and the quantity of traffic to your website through search engine. Do you understand now? So now I want to show you one thing here. Now look at the picture you are seeing. These are what you are looking at is a result of a search. Somebody has gone to Google and typed something. I think they are looking at WordPress. So WordPress, you can just okay, I want to know about WordPress, and you typed it, and there will be some queries that will come out of it. The result of your query that will come out of it, and these are examples of what I'm talking about. Now, if you notice that I have two borders here, the one that is red and the one that is green. Now, the one that is red is called PPC, pay per click result, and the other one is called SEO, organic result. Now, the difference between the two is that the one that is above is what people pay to be shown. Do you understand now? Now, if I'm not ranking very well, naturally, organically, if I'm not ranking very well, then I need to pay. So anybody that is searching for digital marketing training, my my website will show. That's why you see AD. AD simply means advert. Do you understand that? So my advert will show, my page will show according to the keyword people are looking for. Like, what is the keyword? Digital marketing training in Lagos. And if I've used that keyword in on my website and I've paid Google to rank me on the first page or the second page, whatever page I want Google to, your ranking depends on the competition, bidding competition. Do you understand now? So there are two types of search. So there is one result, search result. There is one we call that a paid result, and the one that is organic. We are more focused on the organic today because if you have the money, you can just pay for that and to rank. But it is best for you to rank organically because if okay, look at number one here, WordPress 10. That is WordPress.org. WordPress.org does not need to spend more money the same way Team Forest is spending. Do you understand now? And they are ranking on the same page. And while it's not even ranking, this one is paying for it to be on the first page. But the WordPress.org rank on its own. So a lot of processing will have been implemented for WordPress.org to rank on search engine. So that's what we're talking about. So we are search engine is about optimizing your ranking, getting visible, letting people to know you. Hope I'm clear about this. I think I'm trying to like simplify it now. So most of us that do businesses online and we own website or we own web page or sales page, we should try in as much to rank. When you rank, you don't spend more. Do you understand that? And people know you for who you are. Do you understand? If you type in now Nigerian properties, there's some companies website that will rank organically. That shows that if Mr. A is looking for real estate property, this ones will just come up and their customer will just call them. I saw this on your website on the internet. That's what they call it. I saw this on the internet on Google when I was searching for Google, and this. But because you have put so many processes in place, that is why you are ranking. That's why I was studying today. So another aspect is what we call search engine marketing. The search engine marketing is the PPC of this one. Do you understand now? So if you are still just coming up, because it takes time for SEO to be effective. So if you are just coming up and you just want to be on the first page, then you embrace what we call SEM, that is search engine marketing, or what you call PPC. Do you understand now? So this is what it is. Let's move on. Now, what are the basis of SEO? So we want to look at what will make my SEO to be great. Now, there are three things that are involved. I will name them. I'll call them quality backlinks. Quality backlinks. Number two, great content. And number three, technical setup. These three make up a good SEO. Now, when we talk about quality backlinks. Now, how many links are pointing to your website? And how many links are you pointing out to them? Let me give you an instance. If you own a website called website A and it's just new, do you understand? And there is a website called website B, and that website B has been there for a long time and it has ranked so much. So the authority that website B will command might not be as much as what you will command. What you will need is that you need a quality organic backlinks that you attach yourself to. So that was called one way that you are linking back to a higher authority. So that one higher authority will embrace you because it has the capacity to embrace you. Now, another thing again is that content has a way of improving your SEO. Do you understand? If you have quality content, if you have what people are looking for, and you know how to use your keywords very well, you will rank. Google will crawl your website and look for it. Let me give you an instance. If I'm looking now for uh, beauty product, and I have written so many on beauty product, and I've done my keyword research very well. I have done my linking very well. You know, when Google is crawling, because I have great content, it will rank, or it will improve my what? My ranking on the search engine. Do you understand now? So these are the basis and the technical setup. When we talk about technical setup, we are talking about those things you must put in place to be SEO ready or SEO compliant. Do you understand? Those things you must put in place to be SEO compliant. That you must just do it. Sure, you understand? So if you put all these three together, then I can guarantee you, one step at a time, your website will be what? Improving on search engine, improving on search engine, improving on search engine. Hope that is clear. Now, one of the most important thing one needs to do whenever you want to embrace SEO is to do a keyword research. Keyword research. Keyword research. You might ask, what is keyword research? A keyword research is the process of discovering words and phrases. Do you understand? that people use in search engines like Google, Bing, and YouTube. Am I making sense? What are the things that people always search for? What are the phrases that people always use to query something? So if you can get those phrases or those words and find a way around and put it on your website, it will rank. Do you understand now? You don't just put a product online. You don't just put web pages online without your keyword research. In short, your keyword research will give you the direction of your market one way or the other. If you know how to research very well. For instance, I'm a photographer. There are ways you just what are your keywords? When you look for keywords of photography, you see so many keywords that will come up that will rank. You now see, okay, this keyword that is one way or the other associated with photography is doing better. Let me give you an example. Maybe there is a there's a work called portrait photography, and there's a work called portrait photography in Lagos. Now, those two words or phrases that I've mentioned, they almost mean the same thing. Do you understand? But when you use a keyword to get this thing done, you see that one is ranking above the other. So you know, okay, this one will do better. This one will do better in search. This is what people are searching for. So how do I know? How do I use what people are searching for on my site or web page for me to rank better? So when people search for it, my web page will come up. Keyword research should be the very first step on your SEO journey. It is especially important. It is especially important in two common scenarios. So I will tell you the scenario. So as I said earlier, keyword research should be the very first step. Before you start all these things, you must research. And the research is like you must have a keyword of what people are looking for in your niche, in your field. How did they search for you? Or how did they search for your niche? If you are into education, how did they search for education that will query your website to come up? Do you understand? Now, one, getting to know your niche. That is the first thing you have to know how to use keyword. Getting to know your niche. When starting a new website, keyword research can provide a great overview on what subtopics that are interesting for people in your niche or industry. Do you understand? Now, if you are into photography, do you understand? And you've done your keyword research very well. You know what people are looking for. And what people are looking for is where the market is. Do you understand? And where that is where the money is. So when you do your research and you know your niche very well, you know what people are ranking query for, then you use it. Then whenever anybody is using or query for that kind of keyword, you will come up. Your website will come up and people will get in contact with you. That is why we said getting to know your niche is very important. Finding new content idea. Keyword research can help you to find the most profitable keyword opportunities and plan your content strategy. This is straightforward. Now, I'm using photography as an example. I'm searching for keywords under photography, and what people are really talking about is what portrait photography, portrait photography. And I wonder why, and I've not even done anything on it. That shows that that is a content I need to write about. People want to know about what's it called, um, portrait photography, and if I could just derive or create content on these ones, that shows that I will rank because I have volume of search for it. So, and I love writing wedding photography. I love writing on wedding photography, and I know that wedding photography is not ranking or is not the traffic of where as in this the search for it is not that much compared to what portrait photography. What does that mean? I'll put my pen, put my notebook, and start researching on that and develop content. When I develop content, then I'll put it on web. People that are looking for it will find my content. That is it. Finding your niche and finding any content idea. So keyword helps people to find the market. Let me use it that way. When you find the market, you develop your product. Product will become in form of content. Do you understand that? Now, the question now you now ask, where to find these keywords. I've talked about the keywords. I've talked about how you can use keywords to get what you want. And now, where to find these keywords? Number one, Google Suggest. Now look at it now. Look at the screen you're looking at. Somebody type email marketing. See what came up. Suggestions. There is email marketing software. There is email marketing tools. There is email marketing services. There is email marketing strategy. There is email. These are keywords that people ordinarily were searching for. But your own was like, let me search for email marketing. And there were suggestions that came up. This suggestion came up based on what people are looking for. So if I'm okay, oh, people want to know about not just ordinary email marketing. They want to know about email marketing software. Good. They want to know about email marketing tools. They want to know about email marketing service. So I will write all these things down. Then I will go to one of my keywords tools and I'll be researching on them and see the volume of what they command, the volume of traffic they command, the volume of query they command. So if I pick up email marketing software, I see the volume, I see the data. Then one thing is sure that if I have anything to do with email marketing, software must be part of it. Do you understand? So keywords, Google Suggest help you to get all these things done. Do you understand? Google Suggest. Now, number two, keywords tools. There are many free keywords. I have to to outline that. I like that. There are many free keywords that can give you hundreds of keywords ideas based on a single seed keyword. The problem is they are very limited when it comes to other features. Now, the point I've just made here is that there are keyword tools. When I mean keyword tools, the platform that allows you to research on keywords. Do you understand? That's what I call keyword tools, or that's what we call keyword tools. Now, there are so many free versions of these keyword tools, but they are limited in their features. If you really, really want to be serious with SEO, you don't need to use free keywords. But if you are learning, do you understand? If you are learning, use the free keywords. It will help you a lot because you know how to go about it. So, but because you are just like, okay, I can't do much with it, but you have an idea of what to do about it, but I can't do much with it, then I'll go for the paid ones. And when you get for the paid ones, you see results, you get feedback, you see how your site is doing. Do you understand? Now, there are two ways to start keyword research with the keyword tools. Now, I've assumed that you are now using the free keyword tools. Do you understand? So there are two ways to start the keyword research. One, there's what they call the seed keyword. I repeat, the seed keyword. Number two, competitors domain or URL. I believe you are not alone in your niche. There are people that are doing fantastically well that you're like, oh, how is these guys doing it? Those ones are your competitor. So you can use their domain to search what their website, the keyword their website is ranking for. Do you understand? If I'm in digital marketing space now, I know my competitors. So I want to know the keyword they're ranking for. So I'll just type in their names on the keyword tools. Then I'll see how they are ranking. And I'll see the kind of things they have implemented. Do you understand? That's number one. The seed keyword. I'll just give you an example. Digital marketing. That's my feed. Do you understand? So that is a seed word. Now, KW Finder is one of the what's it called? Keyword tools platform that is available. Now, I want to use it. The point I'm trying to make, if you see where the arrow is pointing to, you search by keyword. So this is where you type in your keyword. And you can search either by what? The seed keyword. Now, the person here is more is searching on a keyword called cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee. That's a seed word. Like my own is digital marketing. That's the seed word. So putting it, you now see the volume, the search, and the cost per click. Do you understand? So keywords that are coming up after you have done that, you now say, oh, cold brew coffee. We have about 52,000 search volumes. Look at cold brew, it has about 37,000 search volume. Look at nitro cold brew, has about 30,900 search volumes. Do you understand? And Starbucks cold brew has about 34,600. So cold brew or coffee rank amongst all. Do you understand? So, and the cost, the bidding cost of it, and pay per click. Do you understand? Cost per click and what? Pay per click. People click more, about about 100. Do you get it now? So the other one is called search by domain. So we have search by keyword now search by domain. Maybe in the coffee business that this man is searching for, there's a there's a computer called Home Ground. Home Ground. So the domain for the home ground is called homeground.com. So this person put in there the computer's domain and see what is ranking. Best of coffee ranked about 91,800. Best coffee rank about one, as in the search volume is about 159,000. What is Americano coffee? Ranks 20 28,900. So if I were this guy, I will use best coffee because it ranks better. I will use best of coffee because it's doing well. Do you understand? So I know that my competitor is using more of is using the keyword of best of coffee, best coffee, and so on and so forth. So which one will embrace it? We will rank. So the competition continue. The domain authority. Do you understand? Now we'll talk about keywords. And the next thing we need to talk about is on-page SEO. There are two types of SEO. There's what we call on-page and there's what we call off-page. On-page SEO is the practice of optimizing individual web pages in order to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic in search engine. On-page refers to the both content and HTML source code of a page that can be optimized. Now, whenever you hear about on-page, we are talking about um, the process of optimizing your web page, getting ready for SEO. So whatever you do on your web page to rank better is called up page. Whatever you do for search engine to improve the quality of traffic to your website from on your website is called on page. So hope is clear. You log into your website, you do one or two, three things there, and what you are doing is for the search engine to rank you better. Unknown to you, you are doing on-page SEO. So I'll repeat my definition to what on-page SEO is. On-page SEO is the practice of optimizing individual web pages in order to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic in search engines. On-page refers to both content. Content means do text on your website or your sales page or whatever. And HTML source. HTML simply means the language that is used to build your website or a page that can be optimized. Hope you are clear. Now, there are things that you need to work on for you to know that your on-page SEO is good. There's what we call internal linking. There's what we call sitemap. There's what we call HTTPS, mobile friendliness, the page speed, the image alt text, title tag, mental description, and feature snippets. Now let me explain this briefly. Internal linking. when you have a website, you have so many pages on it or posts. Let's say you have post A, B, C. You write, you blog. Let's say you blog. You're a blogger, you blog. So you have posted some content. You call them content A, content B, content C with different title. How can content A link to content B and content B link to content C? Now, if there is internal linking between your content or your post, you are doing wonderfully well with on-page SEO. But if your own is just to write and they are not linking each other, you are not doing good. Do you understand? Now, let me give you an instance. If I'm writing on digital marketing and under digital marketing, I talk about Facebook, then I talk about email marketing, different topic title. And while I was developing my content, I mentioned email marketing. Then I will build a link that will direct people that want to read on email marketing to the post on email marketing. That is an internal link, a link within the website. I believe you will have seen it often, especially if you're a blogger. When you write, when you link related topics together on the different web pages, do you understand? But on the same website. So you can link from one page to another. You can link within a page. So that is that. Sitemap. You see, whenever you are developing a website, there's need for a sitemap. A sitemap is an indicator on how your your pages are linked together, the navigation of your page from the index to the last page. Am I making sense now? So it will give the search engine to know how your page are linked together. So there's a need for a map, just like if you are building, is it a city or wherever, they will need a survey, just the same way. Do you get it now? They will know the number of categories you have, the number of posts you have, the number of pages you have, because you have built a sitemap. And there's what we call Google Sitemap. And again, and if you use WordPress a lot, there are plugins that help you to develop sitemap. So sitemap helps you. All these things are within your website. Internal linkage within your website. Sitemap is within your website. So whenever you want to improve on the quality of your SEO, you need to have a sitemap that should be submitted to Google or any search engine. HTTPS means Hypertext Transfer Protocol Security. Now, there are two types of HTTP, the one that with S and the one without S. Now, the one with S means security. It means that your site is okay security wise. But when you see S without the S, it means the site is vulnerable. And then there's a way the Google algorithm or the search algorithm like this page that is the owner have not put a lot of security in it shouldn't rank. Do you understand? So a site that has HTTPS will rank better. So for you to rank better, you have to have HTTPS, and it doesn't take you just get your SLS certificate or tell your host provider that you why developing this you want an HTTPS. It will give it to you. There are free ones, there are one that you pay for. So far, you are assuring Google or the search engine that this site is secure. Now, mobile friendliness. I've told you now, these days people don't do much on internet, what do I call laptop. How mobile friendly is your site? You know, you'll get to some site, you wonder the way the arrangement, the content is, you just zoom off. So people, Google or search engine will look at this site is not mobile friendly. It's not mobile friendly, so it has to work on this. So whenever you are developing, please, for you to rank better, your website must be a mobile friendly website. Page speed. Have you optimized your image? How does your page load very fast? So the speed of your page matters. When you have some website that load so fast and your own crawls, Google will leave you alone and pick the one that is okay and rank it, because Google does not want people to be complaining about your site. Oh, now this one is it's just loading. I just move on. Google will notice that your page is slow. And when your page is slow or the speed of your page is slow, then there's a problem. Now, image alt text. Every image you put on your website, there is need for alt text. That shows that there is a name you can give it. It's just like naming your what do you call it? Naming um image. So if you name your image also will rank and it will help your site. Title tag and meta description. You know, this is very important. When we start doing the demonstration, now you understand what I'm trying to say. Title tag and meta description describe your what your SEO. This is where you put in your keywords. The best website agency in Nigeria. That is keywords. Hmm? That is keyword, and that is a title. Meta description describes your what your site is all about. But when you're describing your site, that what your site is all about, unknown to you, keywords are so important that will make you to rank better. Snippet also is part of meta description that when search engine come up, there are some things that will show. Now off page, we have dealt with on page. Now the next thing is to talk about the off page. Now off page SEO includes activities done off the website in an effort to increase the site search engine ranking. It also refers to links and other external signals. Now, the one we talk about are the activities you do to improve your website on your website. But this time around, activities you do to improve your website off your website. Now, you take a step to improve your website, but you are not working on that website. Do you understand? So that's what we call the off-page SEO. Now, what we talk, most what off-page SEO, 70% of off-page SEO is backlink, backlink that I've explained it from. Now, what is a backlink? It's a link from one page to another. If a page A links to page B, we say that page A has a backlink from page A. Do you get it now? Now, backlinks are one of the most important ranking signals. There's a direct correlation between the quantity and the quality of backlinks and ranking. Now, if page A, what I mean by page A, website A, link to website B, what we say is that page B has a backlink of page A. So there's a way that you have linked to me. Did you get it now? I've allowed you to link to me. That is a backlink. And one thing is that what determines a good backlink is that if what you are linking to has a very good domain authority, do you understand? Does well, then it will favor you. Do you understand now? So what you are linking to, your backlink, the quality of your backlinks matters. When we talk about quality of backlinks matter is that what are you linking to? You don't just link because you want to link. You don't just do backlink because you just want to do backlink. Are you doing the backlink to the right link or the right website? Will you be penalized even for backlinking the, because sometimes we Nigerians or not Nigerians, SEO people, they like, because customer will want you to rank fast and they will now find what we call there's a way you just do it. But we're talking about the process now. So that's what we talk about. Now look at what I'm referring to in a graphical form. Site A and site B links externally to site B and has a backlink from site A. Do you now understand what I'm trying to say? So there's a link that is directing to site B, and site B has a backlink from site A. So backlink matters in rating. So when you do your backlink very well, sorry, when you do your backlink very well, your off-page SEO will do better. Do you understand? It will most what people do whenever you see somebody is calling himself an SEO search engine expert, most of the thing they do is backlinking, because backlinking has a way of improving your ranking on Google search. It has a way, especially when you have a very good website that has a very strong backlink and domain authority. Do you understand? It will link very. It will rank you. It will rank you, and it controls a large volume of keywords and search. It will rank you. So I hope we've understood the basis of SEO. SEO is deep, very very deep. But what the class is trying to tell you is that most of us might not have a website, but we want to tell you why you should when you have a website, why you should embrace SEO. Do you understand it now? It helps you to rank organically. When we talk about organically, you are not paying for it. So whenever people are searching for, they will quickly get to you based on your search rank. There are pages here, what we call it, first page, second page, till wherever. Do you understand? So those websites that are on the first page of Google, they are doing well. They've done well. Do you understand? So if I need to search anything, the first page is what I would dwell more. If I unless I didn't get what I'm looking for, then I will now go to second page. But most of the research we do, we always limit it on the first page. That's why for you to get to the first page of Google or any search engine, you will have ranked better. You will have put your off uh, off page very well. You will have built your backlinks. You will have done very well with your on page SEO. So with this, I think you should have an idea of what SEO is all about, how you can do it, keyword research, do you understand, on page and SEO. So that's where we'll stop on this. Thank you.